Okay, something that people at GB News don't seem to understand is that freedom of expression or the right to free speech involves also the right not to say anything at all. Now, one of the reporters headed down to a protest taking place outside an ex-hotel due to house asylum seekers, and there was a protest, of course, on one side of the road and a counter-protest on the other. When she visited the people who were protesting, didn't have any problems, but when she crossed the road to the counter-protest, well, it didn't go so smoothly, and she doesn't seem to understand why.
Well, Michelle, we are here still in Altrincham, as you rightly say, and you can see here behind me the original protest against the migrants in this hotel where we were just speaking from. But here on GB News, we do like to have some balance. So we've now come to the other side of the road, we've crossed that police boundary, and we're going to try and speak to some of the counter-protesters here, which could be a little bit dicey, but we'll see.
Why are you saying it could be dicey? So you didn't say it would be dicey speaking to people who are protesting. I wonder why somebody from GB News wouldn't have any problem interviewing people on the protesting side, wouldn't have any issues. They wouldn't attack you, they wouldn't shout at you, they wouldn't insult you. But there's a risk that it might happen on the counter-protest side to somebody from GB News. I can't understand why.
See how we get on. Let's see if we can get any of them to speak to us. Excuse me, ladies. I just wondered if I could ask you. Sorry?
Your press lanyard.
I haven't got it with me. It's over there. Just no problem. No.
Like you're turning up and people are asking, "Hey, what are your press credentials?" I don't have them with me at the minute. They have every right to say, "I'm not going to speak to you," because you're pretending to be a journalist. Why should I interview somebody who's pretending to be a journalist? Or why should I let somebody interview me if they're pretending to be a journalist?
Probably just take a look at this lovely sign. Very interesting, Michelle. We'll just keep moving. They're asking for my press credentials, which I unfortunately am not carrying with me right now.
Why are you not carrying them? Like you're complaining that people are asking for press credentials. They have every right to do so.
Excuse me, do you mind if I ask why you're here at this counter-protest? We're from GB News. No, that's absolutely fine. No problem at all. Excuse me, though. Sorry, excuse me. Do you mind me asking, sir, why you're here today?
See your NUJ badge?
I haven't got my NUJ with me, I'm afraid. They're very tight on credentials here on this particular...
Yes, because a lot of people turn up with their phone cameras and they film people at these protests and then post it on social media and attempt to have these people assaulted in the street, doxxed. The people who turn up with cameras, members of the far right, want to film these people, want to have them punished in some way, want to humiliate them, want to paint the counter-protest in a very negative light. So if you turn up with a camera and you don't have press credentials, well then they have every right to tell you to F off, basically.
Counter-protest. They've asked me to go away. Of course, we do have a right to be here, Michelle, so we will continue to try and speak to some people. There's a lady here on a microphone. Oh, lots of cars beeping. There's a sign here, Salford Stand Up to Racism. I wonder if I could ask any of the people with this sign. Excuse me, sir. I'm just being harangued here. Oh dear, it's become... I'm just going to get on the other side of the police line, Michelle. The police have...
your side.
Excuse me, what do you mean? What do you mean our side, sir?
What do you mean our side? Like, is she that clueless? Does she not honestly understand that GB News represents one side of this argument? Maybe she's actually clueless. Maybe she doesn't understand. Maybe she... Honestly, what? Do you think I'm picking sides here? Maybe she's not picking sides, but obviously GB News is.
I've just... Michelle, I've just been hit by a placard on the head by one of these counter-protesters. We are just trying to give them the opportunity... Excuse me, ma'am. We are, of course, just trying to give them the opportunity to have their side. This is our security guard behind us. Police are now having to step in. We have now been assaulted by some of these counter-protesters.
Okay, so that did not go very well, did it? And she was complaining about how, all we're doing is we're trying to show balance here. We're trying to interview people on both sides. Look, we know that GB News is anti-immigration. We know that GB News is pro-Reform UK, pro-Nigel Farage. One of the reporters from GB News, not this lady, another guy who works for them, was... basically marching with the protesters. So obviously GB News is not unbiased. They have picked a side. So of course, if you turn up with your camera and you refuse to have press credentials, they have every right to tell you to get lost. Now, of course, nobody should be harassed. Nobody should be assaulted. But these people are angry with you because you're not a real journalist. You're not doing real journalism. You're not actually interested in interviewing these people. And as I said before, many times somebody will turn up and look for maybe the craziest person in the protest and try to portray them as the protest itself for clicks and likes. So it's important that the counter-protest is organized, that people understand, look, you're not to do interviews. Somebody in the group will be designated the job of doing interviews. But don't do interviews with people who you don't know, because they're not interested in portraying the protest in a transparent way. They're not interested in presenting it in an unbiased way. There are people out there just looking for clicks and likes. And GB News is just one step above the people who turn up with their smartphone just to cause trouble. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think, and I'll see you in the next video.